373 tonight, and it just seems from the beginning you had sort of more of a rhythm. Maybe it's just how much better did you feel out there today? How much was it just developing a rhythm? Just what work that got you sort of right today?
Yeah, just simple execution. Just going through my reads. Trusting my eyes, trusting my feet. Making the throws that I need to make, and then knowing when to tuck the ball and run and stuff like that. So I feel like the offensive line, especially, without them boys, I couldn't have did it. They gave me a lot of time in the pocket. Plenty of times in the game, allowed me to make big time throws, big downs. So I feel like it was just a full unit, full unit execution. We did really good, and I feel like we weren't perfect, so we still got some stuff to work on. But this is definitely a big step.
Zach and Tom.
I guess it seemed like some of your more experienced receivers. Ty had the big catch on third down there in the last drive. Peyton had some in tight space. It seemed like you went to Miles a bit. I mean, just how much do you feel like maybe your pass catchers, I guess, really kind of stepped up in some tight situations?
Yeah, they show it every day. These are guys that work extremely hard. All those guys, they all obviously want the ball. Every receiver want the ball, but those guys are not selfish. They're not selfish. So that's the reason that they're gonna continue to have success, because they know that as long as they do their job, the play's gonna come to them. I trust that all of them gonna make the big catches, and I feel like we definitely have guys that can make plays after the catch as well. So I feel like all around they did a great job, and we're just ready to continue to keep pushing forward.
Tom and Kevin.
Mike, Tuesday you talked about, with Ty's drops last week, that you still had full faith and confidence in him, and that was never going to change. And it seemed like tonight, a lot of big plays you needed to get to him, he was there.
Yeah.
And just want to talk about how that feeling was tonight with the two of you, and what you might have said to him after the game tonight.
Yeah, that's my guy. Like I said, that's somebody that I'm with every day. So, it'll take a lot for him to make me mad. He's a great player. Everybody has the good games. And I feel like Ty definitely today was one of his best games. He definitely went out there and prepared all week. For it. So we knew what to expect. So. I definitely feel like I'm always gonna continue to trust him. Continue to love him. That's my brother, and he's a dude. So I'm gonna give him the ball whenever he's open.
Kevin and Matt.
Mike, no turnovers, and you guys were perfect scoring in the red zone, albeit field goals sometimes. But what does that say about maybe the progress the offense is making, and what was crisper today about the offense to be able to convert?
Yeah, I just feel like we had a lot of confidence, with the game plan, and I feel like everybody was good with their preparation. They stayed locked in, stayed focused, and we just went out there, executed the plays that Coach called. Just make sure I took care of the ball. You just mentioned the turnovers. Just taking care of the ball. Making the correct throws, making my correct reads, and if it didn't look good, just taking a sack is nothing wrong with that. So I mean, depending on the time in the game, obviously, but just knowing the offense, just understanding everything, and the preparation, knowing what their defense was going to give us. So just taking advantage of what they gave us the whole game. I feel like that's definitely the reason we executed at a high level.
Matt, and then we'll wrap with Sammy.
Mike, Steven had a good game, got a lot of tough yards, broke a lot of tackles. Just, how nice is it to have Steve had a lot of years with Steve Scott, but Steven brings a little bit different kind of running style. And just when you hand it off and he can get you that 6-7 yards every time, I mean, just how nice does that kind of help the passing game to where you guys can maybe open up the playbook a little bit more?
Man, that feels good. Like, you don't understand, sometimes I have a read, and today I missed the read, but he made me right. He shook the guy in the backfield, and he got positive yards. So that's a guy that works extremely hard in practice. He shows it every day. When he first got here, when we were doing scrimmages and stuff in the summer, he showed that in the scrimmages. We always knew he was a special player when he got here, and we're definitely glad that he's on our team.
Sammy, last one.
Mike, after the first cast, you hit 7 of 7. How comfortable does it make you to get into a rhythm with not so much easier throws, but moving the ball downfield and getting first downs? And I think you threw the ball close to 50 times today. But how nice is it to finally get into a rhythm throwing the ball?
It feels good completing the ball. It feels great. Just knowing, like I was saying, just understanding our plays and make sure that we execute at a high level. Coach Sheridan, he gave us a good game plan, so we knew what we were gonna have, and we knew. And I knew, like, on the field, if I wasn't gonna have something. So that just gave us confidence. So we can go out there and play fast, play physical. Just play free, and just go out there and have fun.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Yes, let's have